de facto, pterodactyl when I'm micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight, looking back at the track with the black light. How about this, how about that? Pay attention to wax, you're free to see what that's like. And that's why we need to take things slow. And that's why we need...
Alright guys, Ian from Central Coast Disc Golf, back with more 2015 Rocky Mountain Disc Golf Championships. We got round 2, part 2. Again, lucky to be joined by Jared Person. Say what's up, Jared.
How's it going?
There he is. And hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's watch some disc golf.
All right, sounds good.
Alright guys, we're back with round 2, part 2. We're starting off on hole 10, 197, par 3. This one's dogleg left downhill, though. Quite a lot, right, Jared?
Yeah, probably 60, 70 feet.
Mm-hmm. It's a shorty, but it's technical.
Yeah, the tendency is you kind of counter skip into the trees instead of taking the skip.
Oh, interesting. Christian has his start ABR thrown on a pretty solid hyzer. And that's pretty close.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Shane going with the overstable Champion Gator. And that was nice.
That was perfect. He didn't... A lot of times people come in low and hard, and it kind of counters to the right.
Mm-hmm.
He just floated that one in real nice.
And Justin went long, hit that tree. Got a really long putt for his 2. And Rain, looking like that'll play.
Yeah, they all threw this great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Justin with the longest putt at about 40, 45. Gave it a go, though.
For sure.
And Rain from off to the right for his 2. That was dead center.
Yep, no problem there.
Christian.
Yeah, when Rain's putts on, it's super on.
Yeah, that's really impressive. And Christian making his birdie per the usual. And Shane, how about that drive, buddy?
Just park job. Perfect.
Yeah. Nice work. Justin coming back for his par. No worries on that one. And Christian's lead is, 6 still? Over Shane now in second place. And
yep.
We're on to hole, 11. And 442 par 4, I believe, right?
Yeah, super double dog leg.
Oh, man, this hole, dude. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's a crazy hole.
So this is looking from the dog leg. You go 90 degrees left, and that's where the basket is. But this second fairway, once you turn the dog leg, is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's kind of just for a righty, just kind of play either a putter or a rhino-ish, PA1 overstable putter.
Mm-hmm.
Just hope to land in that, where we're looking back at right now, just at the mouth of that.
Yeah.
But it's way trickier than it looks. It's like just making that corner without going too deep or too long is tough.
Yeah. What is Christian throwing right there? Do you know what that is? That white disc?
I would say either a classic rock, a new one that's overstable, or possibly a gator.
Okay. Shane throwing the Banshee, which you don't see too often, but...
No. Well, like I said, he took a break from the game, so he might have dug that out.
Yeah.
That
was a great shot, though, man.
Oh,
beautiful.
Really nice. Anything to get you to look at that other fairway is good.
Oh, totally, man. Rain throwing a hyzer flip, but he's getting too much flip on this one, dude.
Yeah, that can be trouble.
Yeah, you do not want to go past the dog leg. It gets rough over there.
You can get lucky. I accidentally threw one way too straight and got all the way through.
Did you really? Oh, no.
Yeah, luckiest shot of my life.
Oh, my God.
It's generally super trouble.
Yeah, there you can see Justin also in trouble. Rain with a ridiculous Tommy out. I think he has a putt.
That's awesome. Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's little windows in there, especially if you get a little deeper in there.
Yeah, which he did. That was Justin's out, which I believe hit a tree. Christian's just going to be laying up for a boring birdie.
Yeah, to make that corner clean, it's pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm. Shane also playing smart for his birdie. And it looks like Justin finished the left-hand side of the fairway. Going to look to get up and down for his par.
Make it.
Nobody's there. Wow, Rain's shot was really good. Look at that.
Yeah, that's nice.
That is it.
Yeah, he was probably, if you get past, there's like a pile of trees, and then it kind of opens a little, and then there's another pile of trees. So if he's just on the edge of that, you can get over the top of those ones. You can drop a little tomahawk in there pretty easy.
He's got a really nice tomahawk game.
He does. His sidearm and tomahawk game are both really good.
Yeah,
So.
all around solid. Really no huge weak points in his game. Christian with the birdie still has that 6 strokes over Shane, who also got a birdie. I want a hole 12, par 4, 685. That was a cool hole, Jared. Again.
It is. I think this might be the longest hole on the course.
Oh, okay, I think you might be right here. And you're gonna see some bombs off the tee.
Yeah, you can really crush one if you want to. There is like a little creek that does come into play if you've got 500 feet of distance, but for the most part, it's really open if you can get past the first gap, and then further down you are, the easier you got, because you got to throw uphill a bit. So.
Mm-hmm. And unchristian, like, hit that tree.
Oh, that is the guardian tree for the righties for sure. You know, because you're throwing with little power, trying to get it out there into the field and let it hyzer back.
Exactly, kind of like Shane's doing right here.
That looks perfect.
Yeah.
If he gets some hyzer.
Yeah, you kind of want to finish more left than right if you're a righty.
Yeah. Yeah, you do not want to be tight to those trees. It makes it very difficult.
Yeah.
So kind of a blind turnover up a hill. It's super tough.
Exactly. This looks perfect from rain.
That looks high enough to get the glide too. Yep.
Yeah.
Dead center.
You can hear Shane just going, "Oh, that's just crushed. Oh, it's bomb."
That's right.
Love Shane, man. That guy's awesome. And a good looking pull from Justin as well. Also crushed.
In years past, they've made the left side out of bounds.
Oh.
Right about where it was. And it looks like they've given up on that.
Now there is some OB over there. They were talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. They used to have a red, strip of rope right there.
Okay, I think it might just be kind of where the creek is.
Okay.
And this is Christian's second shot, and this is crushed.
Is that yellow X-Cal?
I think it's a Star Sidewinder.
Sidewinder, okay.
Sidewinder.
He's got a really beat up X-Cal that he really likes to throw.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. He's got a lot of yellow discs.
Yep.
likes to be tricky. Shane, like I was talking about, he had that tough turnover look you were talking about, Jared.
Yeah, if you're too tight to those trees, it's not the easiest shot in the world.
Rain just going right at the basket.
I'll get by that tree.
Yeah.
It's a tough putt. It's super low ceiling, and it's uphill.
Yeah. Hopefully you can straddle out at least. And Justin finishes left, but it's not the worst spot to be.
Yeah, that definitely putts. That's probably 25, 30 feet.
Mm-hmm. And Christian looking to save his birdie. Oh, no. He hit that tree on the left.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't see it.
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting that, so I moved the camera over to where the disc was supposed to be in the basket. And
Rare hiccup for Christian.
Yep, see, looking to save his par now. And come up a little short right. And Justin with a birdie look here. Could get 2 strokes on Christian.
Nice.
Solid putt.
Nice. Yep. Yeah, he played that very well.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Rain does have a straddle out of this tree. Hopefully he can card a birdie as well.
It looks like he kicked back off it a little bit, which is probably good.
Oh,
Nice
you're right,
putt.
huh?
Yeah, because if you're right under it, it's super tough under there.
Mm-hmm. Shane with a par, Christian with a bogey. But Rain and Justin getting 2 strokes on Christian. Christian's leads down to 5 over Shane. And we're going to be on to hole 13. And this hole's ridiculous, man.
It's the hardest hole in the world. It's so difficult. So it's not crazy long. It's like, what does it say, 370 here?
Yeah.
371. But you're throwing through just a little itty-bitty gap, probably 15 feet across. And then if you hit that gap, it's a super fast green with OB 10 feet past the basket.
And it's like a tiny fairway, but it snakes like the whole time. So it's even tinier than it looks, if that's possible, right?
And there's a creek running through it if you hit a tree.
Yeah.
Fall into and be out of bounds.
Not a bad drive from Shane. Or sorry, Rain. He finishes off to the right.
Yeah,
Justin. Oh. That's too high.
Yeah. It's hard to tell how far he got, but if that came straight down, like I said, there is that creek that you could roll into if you hit these early trees.
Mm-hmm. I think he stayed clean. And
Okay.
Shane with a pretty good looking rock shot here.
Yeah, where him and Rain both threw, if you're not looking for the birdie, that's a great spot to be. Super straightforward layup. And if you're righty, you can even run it, I suppose, because you're hyzering away from the out of bounds.
Mm-hmm. It looks like Christian's throwing one of his classic rocks, and you can see in the fairway, like everybody's taking that all day.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not a lot of people are going to tee this hole.
Oh, there's that creek you were talking about.
You can see how close it was to it. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that for people in California, that's called running water. Yeah, we don't have that here. And Christian, woo, he thought that was going in for a second. And we got rain from the woods, but it should be a pretty easy par if he's not running this birdie.
Yeah. A little turnover. Yeah, it's just a layup. That's smart play. Good play.
Yeah. And Shane also has a look.
Oh. Oh, man.
I love his reaction right there, man. That was too cool.
That's great.
And Justin to save his par. Oh, just coming up a little bit short. Christian makes his par. Shane with a par. Rain with a par. And Justin with a bogey. This is that OB you're talking about. See those pink flags? Just right behind the basket.
So,
As if it's not hard enough already.
that's a tough hole.
Sure is. We are on to hole 14, guys. And this is like the easiest hole of the upper, right?
Of upper and lower.
Yeah.
It's just, you can throw right at the hill, so it slows your disc down. So, yeah. Maybe slight. It's really just a straight shot.
Yeah.
Either hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know? No advantage lefty or righty on this one.
And Rain busted on his forehand. Which I guess.
Which is smart. Probably throw it right at the hill. Let the hill kind of slow it down on the skip.
Yeah, but kind of left it out far left. And Shane's going with his DX AVR on a little hyzer flip line. Didn't get quite the flip he wanted, but he's still putting.
Little baby counter skip there. Yeah, I should do like that.
And Christian's showing him how to throw an AVR and put it under the basket. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Justin hanging out a little far left, but still going to have a putt. And we're looking at Rain for 2. Just going over the bucket. Look at that putt from Shane.
That putt. It's like my favorite putt. I can never do it.
No.
It's like totally awkward motion for me, but that is just so cool to watch.
Yeah, it just smashes. Justin, nice putt as well. Carding birdie. Rain makes his comebacker for a 3. And Christian with just an absolute drop in for his birdie. His lead is still 5 over Shane. And we are on to hole 15. Just another really cool hole, Jared.
It is. This used to be a par 3. So
Okay.
you notice that they changed it to par 4. Yeah. It's a just smash. Uphill, 530. As hard as you can throw it. So.
The basket's tucked on the right-hand side of the fairway. So you're going to see some Annies off the box. And this is looking back towards the
Play
box.
to the righty really well, for sure, because you get that little bit of extra glide. As long as you get past those first couple of trees right there, right off the tee box, you're looking pretty good.
Yep. It looks like Shane didn't get the turn he wanted, though, Jared.
Yeah, he's hyzing. There's some trees over there that will gobble up your frisbees, too. Looks like he hit one.
Yeah, Rain called it, though. He came out on the front side, fortunately, so he'll have a pretty easy second shot.
Yeah.
And Christian is just smashing with his Sidewinder.
So at the Crazy Horse Open, we played this same course, just the C tier leading up to this. And Christian was at the top of the tree that's only about 50 feet from the pin. So he was going to fly it.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's an uphill hole, too.
Yeah, with that exact same Frisbee, too. And we were looking for it forever. Like, where is it? We're like, oh, there it is.
Oh, my goodness. Justin put too much turn on it, and Rain did not put hardly any on his, and he's going to finish really short left. That's trouble over there, Jared.
Yeah, that was really uncharacteristic of Rain.
Yeah, but then he does
What
this.
a shot!
Then he does this. You're like, what? God, dude.
That's the shot he needed to throw off the tee.
I know, it was, right? I believe he said he
amazing.
threw a Vulcan right there and just absolutely parked it when he had no business parking it from there.
That's great.
That was just ridiculous, man. And Rain and his lady ducking for the camera. Super nice people, man. And Justin throw a little tomahawk up, I believe. And this is Christian's upshot. And Christian has the longest of the birdie putts, but almost missed it, but still didn't.
Looked like one of my putts, just barely.
It
catching.
did, didn't it? No offense to you, buddy.
That's okay. Don't take it.
And Justin dead center, Rain dead center, and Shane just has a little Shane dropper here for his birdie, and star framing it, which you might not have thought after those drives.
Well, that's the whole. It's so long as you're out there and you're not behind one of those trees, it's just wide open.
Yeah,
So.
it really is. Yeah. We're on to hole 16, 537, probably the longest par 3 in the course.
Yeah, but just the most epic one ever. A little bit downhill.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much everyone can reach it. Just got to get to the crest of that hill, and the hill does the rest for you.
Yeah, really
So
cool.
It's possible to overthrow this for sure. So
Cool. Shane throwing his Star Destroyer on looks like a flex line or hyzer flip line, but didn't get the flipping one, did you?
yeah, there's some tall grass out there, so it'll stop him. A lot of those shots look a lot worse than they are just because they're hyzering out so far. But you know, pin high and pretty straightforward up top.
Look at this hyzer smash from Christian.
I've seen this numerous times. It's just awesome,
Isn't it cool? He throws the coolest hyzers, man. Like,
and they go forever.
he throws them like with this
You're like-
understable plastic that just flips up like a little bit the whole time, but it still
Yep.
stays on a hyzer. It's
Truly one of the most unique shots I've ever seen.
he's a wizard.
That
He's a wizard, Jerry. And
that first tree.
yeah, that's not what you want to do, kids. And Rain's throwing a forehand, which I kind of think is you're just playing for a par here. You're not going to birdie with that, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a smashing forehand. He might have been
Okay.
thinking about it, but I mean, the trick is just to get it to flat right until that hill, and then start your hyzer because the ground will be falling away from you, and the disc will be slowing down, so you won't go too far.
Gotcha.
Which he might have been thinking about, because if you roll it over with that hill coming down, and then you start to hyzer out, like I said, it is possible to skip past it and go OB. So
For sure. Shane finished almost pin high just off to the left, but has a really nice upshot on a pretty difficult green.
yeah, the green is tricky. It's on that hill.
And looking at Justin's third shot, looking to just save a bogey. And Rain's second shot on this tough green, throwing a little mild hyzer at it, and that'll work, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So long as he doesn't roll away, that'll be just fine.
And there's the sickest bag in disc golf, the Pound Octo Thorpe.
A good shot of it too.
Yeah, I think that's the colors I want to get. So
I really like the orange and gray.
the orange and gray one looks really cool too. Yeah, I'll give you
Yeah.
that. Justin
It's
saves
all
his
right.
bogey. Christian saves his par. They all look good. Let's be honest here. And Shane makes his par, and Rain making his par as well. No shame in a par on that one. It's a tough one.
Yeah, the 2 sure does feel nice though, because 17 and 18 are just super tough.
Oh my God, 17 is such a cool hole design. I really
I think
love
it's
it.
the most unique hole I've ever played in disc golf.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree here.
Because you got left hand, right hand side that plays similar, except the right hand side is over
OB,
out of
right?
bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then you've just got this super little squiggle to this dead straight 250-foot approach shot. It's
And-
it's awesome.
That second straight shot right is OB the whole way too, right?
3/4 of the way.
Yeah,
That's when the
three- oh,
property
thank you.
turns. Yeah.
Yeah. And Shane is just praying for this to get back in bounds.
It looks like it was-
And there it
That
is.
was a rock. That was a rock, right? It had
Yeah,
to be a rock because it just
yeah.
glided.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did. It squeaked back just in bounds. And Christian, I think, put a little too much hyzer on this one. It's coming in a little early. And you can see it right there, right in front of Levi.
Ooh, yep.
But inbounds at
He's
least.
on the front side of that. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's
Anything past that and dead in line with the for the approach is good.
look at this drive from Rain right here. Can you do much better than that?
Yeah, well, I'm a lefty, so
Yeah.
in practice, never in a tournament, I'll try the flex and try and get all the way.
Will you really?
there.
Oh, wow.
I'm close to being perfect, but I always hit a branch or something. But it's never in a tournament. As far as a golf shot, that shot from range about as far up the fairway as you could hope to be.
Yeah, that
And
was
so the-
Christian's second shot. Sorry, Jared. Finished short left, unfortunately. And this is Shane's second shot. And looked pretty good.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Rock.
That's a little putt, but yeah, as far as the line, that was just money.
And Justin coming in a little right and clipping these trees, and came down at least. And this is rain.
Yeah, those are inbounds even if he came on the other side of it. So.
Yeah, because the OB ends.
There's some pink flags you might be able to see here.
Okay. Oh, rain after that perfect drive, just threw it into the ground on a second shot, unfortunately. Looking to get his birdie despite that, but probably going to be settling for a 4. This is Christian's third.
No shame in a 4 on this hole, though. It is super tough.
Oh, man.
It looks so much wider on film.
Mm-hmm.
It's so tight.
Yeah.
You know?
It is so tough to land on that fairway off your drive. Just
Yeah.
brutal. Shane misses his birdie. Justin for his 3. Oh, buddy, I wanted that one for you, dude. Ah, you can see the disappointment right there.
Yeah.
Christian coming back for his par. Wow. Good putt.
Yeah. He's just the prettiest hyzer putt ever.
Yep.
They just fall right in.
Can't disagree with that, man. Shane taking his par along with Justin. Par frame on that one for everybody. No one's going to cry about that.
No.
Not on 17. That's just a monster.
I wouldn't call a 3 a bonus, but it's a great 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really is. Got to throw 2 really good shots. We're on the last hole of round 2, guys. Hole 18, 450 par 4. Just dead straight down this tunnel.
It's another sneaky one. Just a weird quirk in it that makes you think you got to flip something over or hyzer something, but it's just dead straight. Tricked you every time.
And Shane's shot got a little high, but not punished too badly.
Now, if you make that first corner, you're fine.
Yep. And Christian throwing his star T-bird. Oh, man.
Just pretty.
Uh-huh.
He's not going to be fairway, doesn't look like, but
yeah,
that's a good shot. I mean, it's not super far, par 4, 450, so he's pushing down the fairway even in the rough. Should be pretty.
And the rough on the left is not as bad as on the right.
It's not. It's just a little strip of land that separates, hole 5's fairway and hole 18's fairway here.
Oh, okay. Oh, Justin with a really pretty looking shot, but just leaked a little high, and you see it finish left of the fairway. And Shane throwing a forehand on his second shot, looking a little flex shot. It's fading out too early though. And Justin,
yeah, I'll have a look though. I think.
Yeah. And Justin's left hand side of the fairway throwing a hyzer out, which found a window.
Wow.
Yeah.
No way.
That was pretty crazy. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. It looked like he had anything from over there.
But it made it work. One actually went a little bit past the basket. And Rain found a window out. Roll towards the basket. Come on. Oh, stop. It's got a putt.
Yeah, sure.
Save his 3. And Shane for his 3. Oh, buddy.
I just want him to make every putt.
I know, me too, man. I want to see that reaction. Oh! Awesome. Eagle.
Awesome. That is great.
Oh, my God.
Just on fuego with this tournament.
God, dude, I'm man crushing on that guy so hard.
Yeah. He got his bag now. I'm gonna start throwing classic rocks.
I'm straight shameless, dude. Justin coming back for his birdie. Oh, Justin. Oh, man. A couple front runner bangers on that round. A little rough. But
right out the hand, it wasn't.
Yeah, that is all we got for round 2, guys. Christian has a 7-stroke lead going into round 3, and we got round 3 and then a final 9 after that, Jared.
Yep, final 9. Yep.
Cool,
they
guys.
mixed up a little bit of everything.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Jared, huge thank you for joining me, buddy. Awesome to have you on.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you guys around.